Oh, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Evan Better Presents. In the last episode, like I said, I was expanding the power grid to better handle things like the laser grid. You know, when the laser defense system is going off, it tends to have a slight issue with staying functioning. With that in mind, I decided that expanding our solar and accumulator capacity would be very beneficial to our overall situation. So I've spent the last, hour, I guess, tearing up stuff, rebuilding stuff, and I think that might do it. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? That is a seriously large solar grid. Oh my god, that is a seriously large solar grid. I just make sure everything is hooked up here, because otherwise this isn't going to work very well, is it? Now you can see here it's just a bank of capacitors, a substation, and then a whole shit ton of solar panels. I had to move this to accommodate the solar grid. You can see here we have now one seriously powerful set of power. Duh. And I'm not going to bother finishing this wall because there's no need. The wall doesn't serve a purpose. There are no biters that come to attack us, like, ever. And all this does is just waste power. It's just a huge power draw. Whatever. That works. So yeah, there we are. We have one seriously large solar array and capacitor array. Let's see what our power is right now. We have 9.9 megawatts coming out of the solar array, and I believe it's about 1.5 gigajoules of electricity is stored up in those capacitors. You can see here it's still not the capacitor banks still don't put out quite enough to cover everything, but luckily it doesn't take very long for the solar array. You can see here it kicks in. We're getting enough out of our steam engines in the meantime. The solar array starts kicking back in around the time that this starts to get like peaking out. Boom, solar array kicks back in and should give us. See, now the capacitor bank doesn't need to go anymore. We don't even need... Now, we did use up a lot there. We used up a lot. Alright, so this is the capacitor bank sucking the energy out right now. Now, this is a big buffer, but we still need more. Because you saw before, when those lasers start popping off, shit gets real, and it gets real quick. And it's not good. But you can see here I cleared out the solar panels that were over here. This gives us some new space for construction of automation. Right? But for right now, I feel like we should go down and get more, or perhaps go this way and get some more artifacts. I don't know what we have for artifacts left in the system right now. I don't think it's too much. Yeah, the steam engines don't even need to function at all during the day. We have 23 megawatts. Our production is very low. We can probably produce with the solar grid around 80 megawatts at this point. That's my guess. What do you guys want? Just give me a hug goodbye before I go off to school. It's very kind of you. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's do some research. We still have quite a few of those left. Our research is getting down to the point where it's almost done here. Destroyer capsules. Ooh. Yeah, I need to start manufacturing some of these defensive and offensive weaponry that I might have. These are things I need to get accomplished soon. But here's what we're going to do for right now. We're going to do this. So the logistics robots do play a pretty decent part of this in this facility now. So it makes sense to give them some responsibility. There just isn't anything to attack us. So I'm just pulling up any spot where there's like an extra laser or something like that doesn't need to be there. Now, we did have them follow us back here one time, so I will leave those lasers there, but these extra double up here don't serve a purpose. Yeah, there we go. We still need to expand the capacitor bank, because look, so we have 1.5 gigajoules. Our production is, that's 25, 26, so I'm saying we've probably got 80 megawatts worth of power from the solar array. But we don't have enough capacitors to keep it all. So we're going to have to do something about that. And we're going to need this extra space for production soon, because I got to start building things like rocket production. Let's look at some of the things I want to start building here. Like have an automated production facility for. Something like this. These cards would be nice, or at least these cards, so I can start building these things more quickly, because they take 4 of these speed modules. So something that makes the speed modules would be nice. I would love to expand the network that creates these chipsets to be a little bit larger than it is. I don't know the purpose of... I guess this would be used for if you wanted to build a separate power grid. But I don't know why you'd want to do that exactly. So these capsules, distractor capsules, defender capsules, I'm going to make a few of these capsules. And we're going to go and we'll do some more assaulting. Oh, did I install that shield? I don't remember. I did. Yeah. Let's make sure we got everything we need. I think we can fit one more battery in this bad boy, which is what we're going to do. So I'm going to build one more battery. Those are going to need to charge back up, unfortunately. Yeah, 2 more solar panels, 1 more battery. Things like the personal defense laser, I don't see the purpose in it. It doesn't do enough to make it worthwhile. Not really, at least. But we need to finally find a way to crack this. This needs to die. And it's just becoming so hard to do it. I don't know if we'll ever be able to do it. But I want to kill it. Like, I really do. I really don't want it to exist anymore. I guess we should probably put these extra solar panels down. There's no reason to keep them on us. Beautiful. Any junk on us that we need to get rid of? Wood. I picked up some copper ore somewhere. Stick that in one of the furnaces. Okay. Shit. We're using up all the petroleum gas. Even with these guys? I find that really hard to believe. I can't believe that. Is it because of this? Heavy oil? What's the issue? Why aren't you producing? Don't act like you don't have any oil. Maybe we should convert this one here specifically just to petroleum gas. I think we can do that. Well, we can't. Now, can a chemical plant produce petroleum gas? Can it do that? I don't know. Petroleum gas solid fuel. Light oil solid fuel. Heavy oil solid fuel. Huh. I guess we just can't. We're just not producing enough. I wish there was a way to do that. I wish there was a way to just the output of this place. Well, oh, what the? Oh shit, look at this. How long has it been like that? The goddamn petroleum output tube is broken. How long have I left it like that? Fill up! Why aren't you filling up this thing? And you, why aren't you producing more? I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. Like, this is supposed to be producing petroleum fuel. I guess it is. It's just not very quick at producing petroleum fuel. Come here, Beacon. I need you somewhere else. Now, there's also poison gas capsules. Where are these? These look like these are pretty effective as well. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of these built as well. So maybe we should set up something to produce these right now. So let's see. We need coal, steel, electric circuits. I think our steel production is not going to cut it anymore. I think we need more steel production than we're producing. So let's go and adjust this steel producing facility down here, which is still a joke. I mean, look at it. It's still running on these old furnace. Or no, it's not. That's the stone. Yeah, this is antiquated. We're going to build another one up here off of the new network. It's too antiquated. I don't like it anymore. Okay, let's go to one of our legacy chests. Legacy chests. Legacy chests. Where did I leave those things? Ah, there's some storage here. Take all of those. And that. And I should also probably take nothing. Now we got everything. Okay, that's the legacy chest number 1. There's a second one around here somewhere too. Where did I put it? There it is. I need anything out of here? No. Alright, so how to make those steel furnaces? The ones that run on coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I got over here, right? 5? 3, 5, yep. Okay, that speed module is almost finished. Then we'll put the speed module in. That'll increase that. How's our power consumption? We're up to 11 megajoules off those guys. That's impressive. Or megawatts. We're up to 12 megawatts off those things. Beautiful. 13. We're down 0.3 gigajoules. We definitely are going to have to build some more capacitors. That's not even a question now. They're definitely going to need more capacitors, more accumulators. But yeah, that's going pretty good. Yeah, I'm assuming this peak right here is when these things kick in. So they're getting a that's just insanity. Look how much power they suck up. So that makes me think, I wonder how much we're actually producing. I guess we're going to find out in a minute, aren't we? When these things have to charge up again, we're going to find out exactly how much we're actually producing, because these are both going to have to kick into full power. So this is going to get interesting. Let's see. Let's see how this turns out, because these accumulators are going to start charging up now. You see they're starting to charge up now? It's the yellow line. And the yellow line was the purple. See, the yellow line peaked like a son of a bitch here, which correlates with this. So this is gonna peak soon. This is gonna jump up real fast. Let's see where it is. So we're up to 9, 10. How much are we producing? We're producing 40. All right. So my estimate of 80 is way off. 20 seems to be here, and 80 or 40, 60 maybe is here. So come on, that's the best. They're taking 21. We're producing 48. The sun's getting more and more power here. These guys are going to cut off soon, I think. 52. Jesus Christ. And the capacitors are full. So we peaked at, 55 megawatts? 55 megawatts of power we peaked at. That's, wow. Did not expect that at all. See, that's the nice advantage of this thing, is basically I can use this one to give a bonus to 2 of these. Instead of having 4 cards, I only need 2 cards. That's kind of cool. We're still not producing enough petroleum gas, but let's just cut this pipe for a minute. I think we can survive without batteries and acid producing stuff for just a little bit. I think we'll be okay. Alright. So we were going to go back and make more steel. Alright, so we've got our... Do we have our steel furnaces? There they are. Alright, so we need access to coal, which we have right here. We need iron plates, right? Isn't that how that's made? It's been a while since I've had to look at that. And iron plates. Alright. What does that go to? For the train, right. That fuels the train. And I've got a better idea. Da, 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 da. I don't even know why that power pole's there. It doesn't do anything. There we are. We're laughing. Now this machine will put the coal down on the velt, Yeah, like that. Yeah. Just like that. And then we can have another machine over here, which does that. And then the steel will come out of this. And we need robot arms to put them in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, shit. I screwed this up. Damn it. Yeah, I screwed this up. Not what I meant to do. Excellent. About frickin' time, you dumb robot bastages. Green ones. Okay. So those pull the plates in. This pulls the coal in. Maybe we need a little bit more coal coming up here. Perfect. There we are. Those are all busy beavers now. Okay, and now we just need to get the robot arms that will put the stuff onto the belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, stick these bastages right here. Pull this up. Place it down right here. Ta-da! We have steel production. Now we just need to power this bad boy up. Perfect. There we are. More steel production. And I don't even remember the long-term goal of why I was doing that steel production. It slipped my mind now. I honestly don't remember why. There was something I wanted to build. Capsules, poison gas capsules. Yeah. Oh shit. No, stop. God damn it. Not paying attention to what I'm doing here. Jesus Christ. I had 7 more capacitors. Might as well just put them down. Okay. They're starting to fill up. Slow process, but it's working. Actually, no, it isn't. F you, you punk prick bastages. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to leave that to do its thing. Oh, well, no wonder it wasn't filling up, because there's also a line that makes plastic. So all I was really doing was cutting off my battery production facility. That was stupid of me. Luckily, I've got a bunch of sulfuric acid saved up in these tanks. Anyway, that was stupid of me. I forgot about the other one. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, so what am I doing with this steel? I was making poison capsules. So where do I make the poison capsules? Let's make one of these guys. You know what? I'm gonna make one of these things. This is getting annoying. This is getting very annoying now. How little I can do with this. And this machine has now single-handedly stolen all of the goddamn iron plates. Fucked up. I fucked up. Anyways, I'm going to call it here. I got some things I got to fix here, obviously, so I'm going to be busy doing that for a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next episode. Evan Better Presents.